Hello and welcome back. I'm Mondef, of course, and I'm back on the Techtion server. I'm here on my space station, and I've added a little bit to it. If you've looked at my mini-map, you can see I've added quite a bit, actually. Starting to get the shapes laid out. I'm only worried right now about the floor spaces. So this is kind of the shape that we've got going on. I'll need to fill out and around all the way around there. Once I get the floor spaces figured out and I can start laying things out, then I can build my crafting and storage system. That way we can have all the materials here that we want to use to continue construction. And then we'll build the walls, and then we'll build the outside skin of the thing. But for now we're just worried about the floor spaces. So this is what we've got so far. I still need to fill in a lot of this space. I'm using redwood planks. I like the way they look. Mally did just get a new tree from her tree breeding, which is pretty awesome. It's the ebony tree, which I really like the way the planks in the ebony tree look. So we'll probably be using those for at least a few of the major rooms. I need to figure out what blocks look good next to the planks. So we might have to play with that at some point. But let's see here. Zombie reactor is running. Works great. This thing is almost burned through all of its cells. Of course, it's only running when I'm here, and I've been working with Mally as well. You can see this gas turbine has 20 cells. This one over here has 19. The router does an even job distributing, as long as I don't let them one side or the other get, ridiculously out of proportion. By, like, say, taking half of these or something like that. Then they'll stay even, which is great. And they'll burn, and this MFE is, full pretty much all the time. Uses a little bit of power for the centrifuge to run, but as you can see, it's definitely, the backlog of methane is definitely piling up. It would continue to do so for as many cells as I give it, but I think there are enough cells in the system for now. I'm not going to introduce any more. Anyway. The plan for today is not to work on the space station as much as I would like to. I need to, being out here and far away, it's made me realize that I need an easy way to get back home. And at home being like where Mally lives. This is my project out here, but I spend a lot of times at Mally's crafting and building and doing whatever else. Oh, which reminds me, made these. These are quantum pants that I've enchanted with blast protection, and I've called them Mondef's pants. That way, if no one can ever get confused as to whether or not they're mine. Yeah. So, we have a plan here. I'm gonna need these for this plan to make a quick travel solution for the server. So I figure if I'm gonna be building a quick travel method back and forth, I might as well allow anybody else to tie into it so that we can get quickly to their house and back. Darn rain, jeez. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn those to decreased. Oh, they need to be on minimal, don't they? Video settings, minimal. There we go. So much nicer. Alright, to Mally's house. This is Palms, and then through here. This is the way I'm getting back to Mally's house right now. To Palms' place, through the portal, through that portal, and then through another portal. Here we go. Ta-da. Now I'm back at Mally's. So we're going to use these guys. These are portal spawners. And they work great. I think I have a really fun idea that'll utilize them and some wireless redstone. That'll make quick travel from anybody's house a lot easier and much quicker. And pretty simple too. But to start off with, we're going to need to kill a few withers. So I've got 9 skulls. I think Mally said she had 6, so that should give us 5 wither skellies. So we're going to get prepared and get a cave ready. And I'll be back, and hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of wither slaughtering. Okay, so that was easy. Piece of cake. Withers are never very hard. We'll grab these guys. We just need a bunch of these. Oh, they don't stack. I've never had more than one of these at a time, so I didn't realize that they didn't stack. Alright, there we go. And there we go. And more. And more. And I owe Mally one. So I need to keep one as a black hole. Alright, so that'll be Mally's black hole. 8 of these. I thought we had more shards than that. Nope, that's okay. 8 is good. 8 is good, good, good. Actually, these ones are mine too. So I'll pop these off the wall. Maybe. Do I have to use this? I don't want to break the block behind it. Give it back. Give it to me. Alright, I'll go get my pick. I cleared out my inventory for the wither fight, so I don't have everything with me. Let me sort out my inventory, grab those portal spawners off the wall, and we will get going. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, I'm back at the spawn village. I think this is a good place to put the transportation hub. Since it's right at spawn, so it'll be easy if somebody's bed is obstructed or something, they can run to Spawn City, which is... the actual spawn is not very far that way. And they can jump through the portal and get back to their house. I'm going to build it in the overworld since I think that makes the most sense. Most people build in the overworld, so instead of having you have to go to the nether to go through the portal transportation system to have to come back out of the nether, you can just go through the transportation system wherever you want inside your base. So that's what we're going to do. A couple people I know are building in the Twilight, like Mally builds in the Twilight. That actually takes us directly to her place. And somebody was talking about building in the Nether. I don't know if they decided to do that or not. But most people build in the overworld, so that's what we're going to do, build it in the overworld. Those that are outside, like Mally, we probably won't build a portal for Mally since she's right there. It just doesn't make sense to make a portal that goes from here to there. So yeah. This is the area we're going to use. We're going to consume most of this space. We're going to leave a little bit of space next to the road. So we'll go make this a corner. Let's make a corner like right there. These were, we were playing with some stuff. That's what those are. Those are not a building or anything like that. I'm not encroaching on anybody's space, so not a problem. Yep, we'll put a corner back here somewhere, maybe halfway along the road here. Right about here. Right there, yep. And then right here. Alright. It's gonna make a square, so we're gonna have to de-squarify it. So, let's see. Mally's flying around the end picking up Sheldonite. Oh, your Sheldonite are belong to me. Let's see, you need to de-squarify it. Let's make... I don't know. In this space, I think the square does make the most sense. So we're going to have to play with some style to help get it out being a square. So, if you know me, you know I like to sketch frames and then fill them in and then stylize them. So, here's the frame. I'm going to go this way. Actually, building in my method actually is made a lot easier using the wand of equal trade. Because you can frame and then you can fill it in with whatever building material you have plenty of. And then you just go through with the wand of equal trade and stylize the whole exterior and interior of the building. That is okay. Maybe these pillars get bigger. Maybe they do something like this. Two by twos. Yep, perhaps. One more. Oops. I'll have to get rid of that one. Very easy to do. Come down here, get these guys filled in, and then we'll go through that one last pillar, and I'm kind of getting an idea here. Yeah, it's okay. It's better than a flat square, that's for sure. Place that down. I brought tons of cobble from Allie's place, and she has ridiculous amounts of cobblestone from running her quarry. Quantum sprinting into the void is terrifying. I'm sure it is. It's so much faster to move around with the quantum leggings, though. It takes a while to get used to them again. I haven't had them in so long that traveling with quantum sprinting is a little bit disorienting. Oh, my jetpack just ran out of power. Fantabulousness. Alright, that looks decent. Looks like something. Alright, I'm going to go charge my jetpack and sketch a little bit more. I'll get back with you guys here in a second. Alright, charged my jetpack, depleted it halfway. This is where we are at. Of course, it's nighttime now. Awesome. You guys will still be able to see it. Yeah, that's what we've got. I kind of like it. Looks pretty nice. Keep in mind, it's very rough right now. This will be a much smoother diagonal once we're done. And we'll have, of course, a solid roof, no holes. The inside is going to be square because we're going to need to fit wiring and buttons and portals and stuff all around the inside of here. We'll stylize it, but yeah, for now we'll leave it to be square. So I think that works pretty good. My next phase here is to go ahead and fill it in, and then we'll pick blocks and get things set up. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the shape, make sure I still like it, make any changes that need to be made. This is all microblocks. I can't use the wand of equal trait on microblocks, so there's no point in putting them down because I just have to dig them up later and replace them. So this is all just going to be, these are all just no stairs, no half slabs, no microblocks, straight blocks. And then we'll go through and we'll wand of equal trait it, and then we will detail it. So, and then we'll wire it and make it work. This is really the side that I'm worried about. The back is just a flat wall. I mean, something should end up getting built here. Eventually something should kind of obstruct that, so I don't know that I'm that worried about it, but yeah. I'm about out of cobblestone. Before I run out, or well, after I run out, I guess, before I go back and get more, these are even numbers. People lead you to believe that even numbers are like evil in Minecraft. They're not. They're not evil. You just have to work with them correctly. This across here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an even number. But if you use an even design, like this one, so this is 2 by 2, now I've got 3 sections of 3. 3, 2, 3, that gives me 8. So yeah, this front side is even as well. This is 10 across. So if I use an even structure, this time maybe 4, which is what I've done here at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I end up with 2 sections of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4, 3. So evens aren't horrible. You just have to, keep in mind that it is an even. Odds let you do some neat things and they look really nice and whatever else, but don't try to always build entirely out of odds, because evens can look really good actually. And if you want like a double door or 2-eyed door, you have to build in evens. So yeah, this building probably won't get a door on the front of it, but that's that. Quantum boots, you can run so fast. Here we go. Grab some more of this, and then head back, since it takes no time at all with the quantum boots. Boots, pants, the quantum pants. Leggings, yes. Ali is correct, it's the leggings. I said boots like 3 times, I did not mean that. Boots make you jump higher. Legs make you run faster. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of this filled in and grab some different blocks that we might want to try to build with. So, alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I grabbed a few blocks. I'm going to set them down and see what they look like next to each other. this serves a few purposes. One, you can get an idea of what your color scheme is going to be like. Let's go ahead and get some light down here. Not there, not there. And two, you can also use this as your wand of equal trade point. I don't know, this red might be too bright. This is dull, but as well adds a little bit of a different color. We're going to try this. So this is teak wood. So let's go ahead and grab a pile of this out and pick this one back up. I think we're going to stay away from that for now. This is sequoia. The red is the sequoia wood. Let's go ahead and throw those back in here. So we're not going to use the sequoia. I don't think we need any dirt. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to use the wand of equal trade. I've renamed this to be Mondef's Buildy Wand. I'm going to start. If you're not familiar with using this, it's a great tool for building. Shift right click will set it, and you can see I've got underneath here, you can see the glowy block now. And now as you pick a block, it will change it into the block that you have chosen. It does use the blocks out of your inventory, and then it delivers the block that you picked up. So works really great. I like to draw an outline first. Something like that. This will be the floor. Whoops. You can see I hit the torch there. So it turned the torch into one of them. Yeah. Alright, like that. There we go. And now once you've got your outline done, you right click and you can fill in the whole area here. Oh, I ran out of teak logs. Go ahead. Teak planks, I mean. So we'll do that, and that part there. Okay. I've also got charging on this one, so it will reset. I put treasure on it in case when I'm working underground I do happen to, accidentally click a diamond or, something like that. I'll get the extras, treasure being like fortune. So, all right. So there we got a floor. Let's go ahead and maybe out to there. I didn't mean to do that one, but that's okay. We'll fill it in a second. Alright, now let's do these pillars. I think structurally we've got 1, 2, 3 different things going on in the front, so I think we should use the 3 different colors. So let's go ahead and pick marble, and we'll set this to be marble. I've got a lot of cobblestone here, so I'm going to go ahead and do all this manually. I don't want to accidentally fill in a whole bunch of extra space. That looks pretty good. Alright, let me just go ahead and go around and fill in the rest of these pillars. And I'll get back to you guys once that's done. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's move on to the rest of the front here. What I've got here is, this is like an entryway, so we probably want that to look fancy and different than the rest of the building. And then we've got the basic walls. I think basic walls kind of says to me stone bricks. Let's see what that looks like. Can I reach up there? Just like that. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. This is bothering me. Just be cobblestone. There we go. Whoops. Oh, I didn't hold shift. Alright, let's redo it. It's alright. Only takes a moment. Not a big deal. Alright. You gotta get yourselves one of these wands, guys. You have to get yourself. They're just amazing. I just whoop. And that part is done. See how easy that is, how fast that goes. Alright, now the other block I have out here is basalt brick. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's give it a try here. This might be an issue of too many colors, just for the sake of looking at it for now. We'll do that too. Actually, it's not bad at all. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and go around and replace all of this wall space with stone bricks. And then we can continue to work. Okay, I'm back. My internet crashed, so sorry if my voice is tired, because now it's late. Yeah, well, my internet was down. I realized two things. Number one, it's Kyle's birthday, and we need to leave him a present. And number two, there's no way we're going to be able to get this project finished today. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Oh, jeez. Wowzers. So, yeah, we left him a present. It's not the most beautiful thing, but it's supposed to be a melon. Yeah, if you're not aware, Kyle M88, that is, he is... he... oh, jeez. Loves melons. For some strange reason, they're his favorite thing in the game, so we left him a giant melon, and there's a little present on the inside. Hey guys, I took a break, slept for many hours. Now the morning, hopefully we can get this wired up and working. I have on a Skype call with me, Melly. Say hi.
Hi guys.
And I've also got on the call, oh gee, what's his name? No, I'm just kidding. It's Brew. Brew has left the game. Yeah, I deserve that. Alright, but I think I've got this figured out. What I think is... what I think I need to do here is, first of all, isolate each of the buttons. And I'm going to use red alloy wire. Because it's so much better than redstone. Now each one of these buttons now will individually activate these redstone lines. And I'm going to separate this, that way I can... I'm not going to wire these up right now, but eventually we'll need to wire up these more buttons that I have set up. So we'll go ahead and just isolate them for the time being, and then we'll let them just kind of sit here until we need them. And knock out this divider up here. Okay. Now, each one of these lines will be a different color. So white, blue, it doesn't really matter what colors. Oops, that is not the right thing. Actually, don't need these on my bar anymore, but I did white and blue, purple, red, oh, you know what? We need to do these on the floor as well. Yellow. Let's do light blue and white, and then, let's see, I've got gray and orange. I think those are all the colors I've got with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. I have 6 colors, so I must have used up. I must be good to go. Okay. What we're going to do here is run a bundled cable. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this bundled cable, it's great stuff. What it does is it allows each of these lines of redstone, essentially, of course, this is red alloy wire, but this is redstone power. It allows each of these redstone power lines to combine into one bundled cable, but it keeps the power lines separate. Keeps your systems much smaller than they would otherwise be able to be done, and which is just, I love it. I love this stuff. It's great. And we'll go here. Just get the marker. Alright, I'm going to dig out a whole bunch of the space. I know you guys don't want to watch me do that, so let me dig out some space and do basic fancying up of the walls, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I replaced out the bundled cable with white bundled cable because it won't connect to like blue or green or orange or other colors of bundled cables, and we're going to have to run another one right here, and I don't want them to connect, so yeah, for the top row, that is. I ran this down here, and I've got these things set up. This is the way this is going to function. We're going to set up each of the colors, so here's blue and light blue. I set up 4 wireless transmitters, just because that's as many as I had. And this is what we'll need to do for each one. Each one will need 2. The reason for that is because we'll need to transmit the hub frequency and wherever we're going. So I've got these set up. This will be to go to the hub. This will be go to me. And I'm using the 1 through probably 16 frequencies. Nobody else has used wireless redstone other than me, so I know those are free. These are going to be the hub frequencies, and we're going to set these to 1 and to 1. These are directly underneath the portal spawners, so these will activate the portal spawners when the button is pressed. So let's go ahead and test this. We got this one powered up. There we go. Actually, both of them should have powered up. That one should power up too. Did I put this in the wrong place? Nope. Is it... Why don't you go? Blue portal? Oh, you can't have 2 blue portals at once. That's why. No, that's fine. Whichever one powers up. No. Yeah, I just thought it would look good with 2 portals, 1 on each side, but I guess that doesn't really work, does it? That's okay. Saves us a wireless transmitter. And, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think of the fact that it would be 2 portals opened at once, so that should open, and then you'll be able to walk through it. Yep. You have that long to get through, which is plenty of time, I think. So that works pretty good. And then we'll go to the blue one, and we'll do the same thing. Go to hub, and then this will be to whoever's house is going to be 3. We'll call it, for now, we'll just say, hey, since Brew's on the call. Brew's house. Set. Oh, I didn't save that. Brew's house. That scream in the background was him. Set. Did that set? Did that set? Where's the name? Go to Brew. Set name. There we go. Alright. Set. Alright, we're gonna go set up 2 portals. I thought I had plenty of spawners left. Oh, they're out here in this chest out here. They're on my building chest. Okay. We're gonna go set up 2 spawners, 1 at my place, 1 at Brew's place. And we'll make sure we can travel back and forth along with the spawners. We'll go to my place first. So I'll see you at my place in just a moment. Alright, I'm back in my little temporary shack underneath the space station. And we're going to drop this portal spawner here. Now, blue is the portal color for the hub, so we're going to make this orange. And we do want it to turn off when the redstone power is cut. And then this is going to be the ugly, simple version. And we're going to want one up there. Tools. And here's how this will work. We're going to point that at the button, so the button will activate the portal. It'll also activate this wireless transmitter, and the wireless receiver is also hooked up to pass power into the portal spawner. So, what we should be able to find is by pushing this button, power comes on, and so does this wireless transmitter. This wireless transmitter will be go to hub, and this receiver will be me. Okay, so now when I pump this button, I should be able to walk through and find myself in the hub. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-ta-ta-ta! And if I push this button, I should be able to go back. Haha! Victory! Success is mine. Okay. Just like that. Piece of cake, nice and easy. Now to test a second destination, we're gonna hook up Brew's house. So, are you at home, Brew? Brew? Are you there? Huh?
No, maybe.
Alright, I'll catch up. I'll make Brew go home so we can run this test. And I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, I'm in Brew's cave, and we're going to hook his portal up. So, we're going to need the receiver that knows when somebody's coming here. And we're going to need the transmitter so that he can call for the hub frequency, and we're going to put the button right here. So we need a button. Doop. Right. Nope, not there. I didn't. Wrong side of the block. There. And we yes and oh yes and orange. So here we are. Let's test, make sure we can go through it. Ta-da! Haha, that's great. Let's check to make sure we can go back to Brew's house. And we're at Brew's. And back to the hub. And to my house. Ha! Oh, this is great. What a fast way to travel around the world. So we'll get several other people's places hooked up here, but for now, this is expandable and it's functioning. I'll have to work out a pretty way to wireless that'll be small and compact. But for now, I think we've got a pretty easily working system. So the reason the portals don't always turn off is the redstone is unloading before the power is cut. So, but it's okay because it'll work still. If somebody uses a chunk loader, the actual portal will turn off on their side. Whoops. Yeah, see, like that side that time didn't work. So I'm gonna have to test and see if we're gonna need to use chunk loaders. We may need to. Yeah, looks like we're gonna need to use chunk loaders. Not a big deal. I'll probably use a spot loader. We'll make that part of the thing. Here we go. That turned off that time. Now I can go to Brew's house. See now that Brew logged back in. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll have to work out any kinks. I might need to use spot loaders for the portal's locations. Not a big deal. They're pretty cheap. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, leave a like or click up or a comment. Like or a comment. Or both. Both is good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Mondef. I'll see you guys next time.